Hi, I'm the Lord Kitchener, and when I want the best for Calypso, I look at CultureShare.
Well, it's always great to know that you are there, and we are right here to ensure we have great times, cause this is where the action is. This is CultureShare, and I am Harold PYSADEE. We have another sizzling session of great music for you today. Well, you know, they say that computerization and commercialization has taken away from the human interaction. People just don't talk to each other anymore, and they walk around with a lot of pent-up anger and mixed emotions and take it out by doing bastardly and ghastly acts. Man and time is what have man so. That's the words and the message from Calypsonian Gypsy.
There was a time when man was good to man, and man cared about man's cause. There was a time when you were your brother's keeper, and his problems were yours. But man in his foolish wisdom, he has turned his wrath on man. And so it boils down to this day now, where we live in mass confusion, where you're afraid of your own brother, and the treachery he shows. And when you can't trust your own mother, where we go from here, heaven knows. It's only man and time that have man so. I know it's man and time that have man so. Hey. So when you find that man is cruel to man and man responds to good is slow, it's only man and time that have man so. Yet man keep balling, oh yo yo yo, balling, oh yo 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 yo, balling, oh yo yo yo, hear him, oh yo 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 yo. Hey. There was a time if you see an old lady and she's struggling to cross the street, you would have lift her up on your shoulder just to ease the strain off her feet. But nowadays if you see her falling down, you'll watch her and pass her straight, cause you worry about your own destiny, you care about your own fate. Trying to be a good person, you may be in for a surprise. That same feeble-looking old lady is just a bandit in disguise. It's only man and time that have man so. I know it's man and time that have man so. Hey. So when you find that man is cruel to man and man responds to good is slow, it's only man and time that have man so. Then you wonder why you ball up, oh yo yo yo, balling, oh yo 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 yo, man balling, oh yo 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 yo, yeah. There was a time when you could have scolded a child, even though that child was not your own. But nowadays, if you see them doing wrong, you would better leave them alone. And if you find them coming too close to you, make up your mind to ball or run. Cause the uniform may be a disguise, and in their book bag might be a gun. Please don't call this the law of the jungle, cause I am here to let you know that animals respect their elders. So in the jungle it's not so. It's only man and time that have man so. Good God, it's man and time that have man so. Hey. So when you find that man is cruel to man and man responds to good is slow, it's only man and time that have man so. Yet man keep balling, oh yo yo yo, balling, oh yo yo, oh yo yo, oh yo yo, balling, oh yo yo yo, saying oh yo yo yo, yeah. I wouldn't say there's no sense trying, but in my mind I have no doubt that man is trapped by his own madness. I know he can't find his way out, and he has long run out of excuses. And it is such a dirty shame that he has ruined such a perfect world and has only himself to blame. Lucky for man, there is an order much higher than man's own, who one day would restore our sanity as he controls from his throne. Till then it's man and time that have man so. I know it's man and time that have man so. Hey. So when you find that man is cruel to man and man responds to good is slow, it's only man and time that have man so. Good God, it's only man and time that have man so. I know it's man and time that have man so. You see, time plays an important part. It hardens also from the heart. It's man and time that have man so. It's only man and time that have man so. I know it's man and time that have man so. Hey, man could be good or man could be evil. Man could be righteous or be like the devil. It's man and time that have man so. Good God, it's just man and time that have man so. Cause I know it's man and time.
Powerful lyrics from a powerful Calypsonian, G.B.T.V on CultureShare. Man and time is what have man so. And G.B.T.V is the immediate past president of the Trinidad and Tobago Unified Calypso Association. He was just defeated by comedian Sprangalang, and it's the first time that a non-Calypsonian is heading the Calypsonian Unified Association in Trinidad and Tobago. And gentle, them fellas say to tell Sprangalang that the future of Kaiso is no joke. Kaiso? Alright. Well, this man is from the state of Georgia, but they say that he's more Caribbean than American. He spent some time in the hills in Jamaica and got absolutely spellbounded by the reggae beat. He was living in Miami and just a few weeks ago moved to the Bronx, so now he's a New Yorker. I'm talking about the crooner himself, Eddie Lovett.
Stuck on you, I got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Yes, I'm on my way. I needed a friend, and the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end. Yes, I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad to stay. Stuck on you, I've been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to come back home. Guess I'm on my way. So hard to see that a woman like you can wait around for a man like me. Yes, I'm on my way. I'm so glad to stay, baby. So glad to stay, yeah. throw them all away. This time with no doubt, I'm coming home to stay. You see, stuck on you, got this feeling down deep in my soul, I just can't lose. Yes, I'm on my way. So hard to see that a woman like you can wait around for a man like me. Yes, I'm on my way. I'm so glad to stay, baby. Oh, Lord, I'm so glad to stay. Or I'm leaving on that midnight train tomorrow, and I know just where I'm going. I pack up my troubles and I throw them all away. Yeah. This time with no doubt, I'm coming home to stay. Stuck on you, got this feeling down deep in my soul, I just can't lose. Yes, I'm on my way. I needed a friend, and the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end. Yes, I'm on my way. Break it down, fellas. I want to talk to the ladies out here. I want to talk to the ladies. Ladies, are you there? Are you there, ladies? Yes. Can I see the hands of all the ladies that's married? Yes. I think what we have here is a misconstruction of the situation. I don't think you understand what I said. But just in case you didn't understand, and just in case, take your time, boss, take your time. Just in case you understood, this is some advice for the ladies that don't know and don't have a man. You lie. But anyway, ladies, see what you do. You go down to the shopping mall, the shopping plaza, to a lingerie shop, and you go inside and you pick yourself a nice teddy or a negligee, a silk negligee, red preferably, and you slip into it and you wait for your man by the door. You tell him this, you say, gonna love you in the morning, I'm gonna love you in the evening, yeah. I'm gonna love you all night long, yeah. Now, ladies, I hope I gave you a little advice. Yes. Now, fellas, are you there? Farmers, are you there? Yeah. Now, fellas, after she greets you at the door and she give you your favorite slippers, your pipe if you smoke, and your smoking jacket, and then she rub you down in your favorite lotion, or even a whipped cream if you prefer. I don't care, whatever you want to do behind closed doors. To flowers and happiness is what I think. After she finished doing that, here's what you tell her, fella. You tell her this: I'm so glad you stayed, baby. I want you right here by my side. Oh, I'm so glad you stayed, baby.
just a few weekends ago, he was performing at one of the favorite nightclubs in Brooklyn, Eddie Lovett, on CultureShare. I am Harold PYSADEE. Stay with us.
Move on. Tell them not to touch me, brother. If they want to touch, tell them not to touch me, brother. Move on. Tell them not to touch me, brother. If they only touch me, brother, this year they're gonna face the fire. Move on. Tell them not to touch me, brother. Tell them not to touch. Tell them not to touch me, brother. Move on. Tell them not to touch me, brother. Tell them not to.
Let's make a cultural stop to Germany right now, and this is the biggest Kaiso act to come out of Germany, and he says people calling him YT. Yeah, this is Chaco, who is joined on stage by his wife, who is a great dancer, and they're gonna talk all about the fun that the people from the Caribbean make of them when they come on stage to sing Kaiso. Chaco?
Time in Germany, we fly to TNT. When I step off the plane in Piaco, Port of Spain, I feel it right away. This is the place to stay. Sunshine permanently, music sweet and lively, food so hot and spicy, people nice and airy. I tell you what I do. I become a Trini just like you. But hear what they tell me. Whitey, your accent sounding silly. Whitey, your skin is white like lily. Whitey, you must be made by Nestle. Whitey, you can never be a Trini. Tell me what I have to do to become a Trini. A Trini just like you. You know what they say? You know what they say? They say, get into the rhythm, wine and jump, wiggle your bum, jump and pass, do the funky dance, get into the groove. Let me see the whitey move. I'm moving. The sun no good for me, need a Kaiso melody. So the only chance for me, get whiskey in the party. When I enter Soca Village, I start feeling doted. Everybody shaking the whitey, are we moving the body? Well, I'm from Germany, so wine ain't strange to me. Whether white, red, dry or sweet, I can do it. But hear what the wine woman tell me. You can't do the whiny. You ain't got the body. Too flat is your boomsy. You can never be a Trini. Tell me what I need to do to become a Trini. A Trini just like you. You know they say, do this thing again. The same thing. Get into the rhythm, wine and jump, wiggle your bum, jump, do the donkey dance, get into the groove. Let me see the whitey move. I'm moving again. You know what? Miss Trini thing ain't fun, so I pack my things to run. The phone ring one last time, that nice girl on the line. She says she won't teach me to dance. Show me how to wine and prance. She says, come let me meet, and I show you how to do it. I get a shock when I see she, cause she is white like me. Now this girl can wine for two. She must be a logger who, oh gosh. And then the girl tell me, whitey, no matter what's the color, whitey, you can also wine the dollar. Whitey, relax and flex your body. Whitey, then you can wine like Trini. Tell me what I need to do to wine like Trini. Just show me what I do. Move it. So next time I come, don't call me. I said don't call me. Love ya.
Aha! Gentle, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much you giving Chaco?
I give Chaco 10.
Yes, he deserves that. And how much you giving his wife?
20.
You male chauvinist. Blah, blah, blah. Chaco joined up stage by his wife on CultureShare. That was at Lampard Stadium in Toronto, Canada. I am Harold PYSADEE. We'll be making a Guyanese connection coming up. GT Sound Machine is definitely one of the dynamic groups to come out of Guyana, and they performed in Canada and created a great amount of excitement. They're gonna sing all about their country. They're very patriotic, you know. Guyana, Guyana, there ain't no country like Guyana. And right after, they'll be giving us a message in health, in song. This is the GT Sound Machine.
Ain't no country, ain't no country, ain't no country like the land that I've got. Ain't no country, ain't no country, ain't no country like the one that I've got. Guyana, Guyana, land of my birth. It's a God-blessed country on the face of the earth. Guyana, Guyana, land of my birth. It's a God-blessed country on the face of the earth. A land that's surrounded by water, 6 races that put us together. We live as one like the birds of the feather. We only face 2 kinds of weather, rain or sun, no matter whatever. United we stay together forever. We're as free as the birds in harmony. One people, one nation, one destiny. I'm saying it's a place for the future generation. No discrimination, just to live a happy nation. Guyana, Guyana, land of my birth. It's a God-blessed country on the face of the earth. Guyana, Guyana, land of my birth. It's a God-blessed country on the face of the earth. We flee from war and disaster. We pick up the present and future. Our natural resources, gold, bauxite and sugar. No reason to fight against our brothers. No hatred we plot against our neighbors. Our father above and our country, our mother. No more war, no more racial discrimination. We join us together to live as one. We build schools so that we can teach our children to take up no drugs, but to further their education. Guyana, Guyana, land of my birth. It's a God-blessed country on the face of the earth. Guyana, Guyana, land of my birth. It's a God-blessed country on the face of the earth. 83,000 square miles Guyana. We have 3 counties round the border. Essequibo, Berbice and Demerara. Venezuela, Suriname and Suriname. It's a country that's free and out of order. We got tell it to me brother, also my sister, who left Guyana become turned coroner. Every day they say you're looking at the newspaper. Who no rape, who no rob, get charged for murder. We got tell her avenues a big thing wiser. We say come back to your country, build a better future. Guyana's where we born and grow. I tell you say Guyana's where we born and grow. Love Guyana, but we want the whole world to know. Said this a super baby, and this a pretty show. I said Guyana's where we born and grow. I tell you, say Guyana's where we born and grow. Love Guyana, but I want the whole world to know. Said this a super baby, and this a pretty show. Said 6 races multiply all together we are one. Right mommy, I will give them one by one. Portuguese, what we call them Portuguese man. Chinese, well you know say them a Chinese, but original white man, them a European. Only man say you know say them a East Indian. One man, what we call them American. That man, where you know say we are Africans. And only people, one white man, fully man. That man, both man, all together we are one. You're born in Guyana, you a true champion. Say all Guyanese are where we put up your hand. Guyana's where we born and grow. I tell you, say Guyana's where we born and grow. Love Guyana, but I want the whole world to know. So this a super baby, I deserve for the show. I say Guyana's where we born and grow. Say yeah, say Guyana's where we born and grow. Love Guyana, but we want the whole world to know. So this a super baby, I deserve for the show. Ain't no country, ain't no country, ain't no country like the one that I've got. For real, ain't no country, ain't no country, ain't no country like the one that I've got. What is our problem? It's a single one thing. Dangerous business.
AIDS is a curse, and it's killing all the world.
AIDS is killing all the young and the old.
AIDS is a curse, and it's killing all the world.
Did before the summer.
AIDS is a curse, and it's killing all the world.
It's a killing insane.
AIDS is a curse, and it's killing all the world. Each and every day, people are dying because the AIDS virus, it is a dreadful something. Oh yes, stick to one partner and don't flirt around, no, because you might end up 6 feet under the ground. Oh yes, because AIDS is a curse and it's killing all the world. Yes, AIDS is a curse and it's killing all the world.
What's this? So the AIDS come from ape and it come from monkey, but human beings spreading it plenty. Stick to one partner and try settle down, or you might end up Mr. 6 feet in the ground. So right channel for your information. No matter if a sweet or sexy woman, always make sure you have your protection. Right channel, we go for television.
AIDS is a curse and it's killing all the world.
Killing all the young and the old.
AIDS is a curse and it's killing all the world.
What's this? It is Rock Hassan and Touch Magic Johnson. The two of them together, me say learn the lesson. If you take off your woman in your house, we go live. Make sure say she blood test man is negative. Clean skin, nice figure, me say can't catch me. The most sexy girls them have the HIV. But when your eyes cover up, cause them body rider. Cause 60 to 1 of them are AIDS carrier.
AIDS is a curse and it's killing all the world.
Dangerous disease.
AIDS is a curse and it's killing all the world.
Why? Tell me. Some say AIDS come from if and they come from.
AIDS is a curse. Yes, parents, open up the line of communication with your children. You are the greatest source of inspiration. The GT Sound Machine on CultureShare. Well, Gil Figaro is the producer of the Calypso Sunshine Awards, but he's also an accomplished composer of fine calypso music. Well, many years ago, Gil was observing his mother baking, I think it was bread. And you know, you can't beat your mother bread. Best bread you could find. And he was very impressed in the manner in which she used her hands in making the bread. And so was born the inspiration to write My Mother's Hands. Well, let's look at the steel pan interpretation of My Mother's Hands, performed by Earl Brooks. A master presentation, beautifully done, well put together. Earl Brooks, My Mother's Hands, performing at the Sunshine Awards. I am Harold PYSADEE. This is CultureShare, and coming up we have some rap soul.
Jump, jump! 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 Jump, jump!
You know, it's really funny how things end up. When the network rhythm band came on the scene in the 70s in Trinidad and Tobago, what they sang was rap soul. Whenever they came on, you talk about rap soul. When it was Brother Resistance with Kariga Mandela and they came on the scene, they talk rap soul. But very funny, when David Rudder began singing soca and began singing rap soul, you never really hear people terming it as rap soul. What he is singing is rap soul, and rap soul is still very much alive today, even though you very seldom hear the terminology. Well, this is David in fine form in Brooklyn, performing just a few weeks ago at the Aristocrat Manor, doing his Pocahontas.
Big war in the house of the valleys, when the warriors break away. Because Bajanting is part of the tribal law. From the days of Roughneck O'Halloran, right down to Spahama Solomon. So in the tradition of our hunters declare a war. Well then the chief called a council, so as to make an example. They say, here, the council declare, we love you, but you must get out there. She said, boys, don't bother. Hello, this is me, that's my brother. She said, no, tell them the speaker says so. Put on to Westminster dreadlock. She put the government in a headlock. I'm talking about Madam Pocahontas. If you're touching the chair, you get your head bust. When you put these together, it means this country have paid. She said, I must buy Haitian sugar boat. He come back with a tractor that couldn't float. What can I say, friends? Haiti, I'm sorry again. Meanwhile, the bodies say army, selling the battle hat general attorney. The general say, Ray, the people out there say you gotta leave, but she said, no way, I'm not going home. What about the fella with the big load? She said, no, tell them the speaker says so. Put on to Westminster dreadlock. She put the government in a headlock. What she do? I'm talking about Madam Pocahontas. If you're touching lady chair, you get the head bust. Telling you. She said, the old lady. She takes you in, shake it in the face. Madam Speaker, I take you out of the shadow. Westminster dreadlocks flying in the face. Madam Speaker, I take you out of the sit down. Coxie bottom, all in the face. Madam Speaker, I take you out of the ghetto. Coxie bottom, all in the face. Madam Speaker, I take you out of place. And then she turn around, she cock out she hand. Stop the one she bottom, round and round. She cock up she leg, a valley man beg. She push up the bottom, up another leg, and then she turn it, she twist it and turn. I'm not going to stop until all you know. She turn it, she twist it and turn. She say, I'm not going to stop until the body say, but get to know, I tell you. summon a medicine man to come with a scheme. Then they wait till she went to bed, the only time that she don't move dread. And then they fashion a nightmare she and all could dream. Then the Balize braves declare, as they gather in Woodford Square, I hear them say, yeah, yeah, the people declare, say I got to leave, sister, get out of here. Troop from the front, they come out and they control the north. Well, Brexit was left, right, the government boots in the night. Alright. Now that you're done with this thing, higher, Marjorie B. Pat sing. She better than oaks and they kinda resemble. So go look good. And since the house is now a carnival, and Marjorie is the queen of the bacchanal, Marjorie is the righteous one, she with a mip and they tremble. I like the old lady, 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 hey, the old lady, the old lady. The old lady. I'm going to tell you, you can't see old lady, you know. You know, wait, just now. I wasn't hearing them, always making the noise on the stage was humbuging me. Big war in the house and the bodies there. One of the warriors break away. Because you see, barge hunting was always part of them tribal law. From the days of Roughneck O'Halloran, right down to Slapperman Solomon. So in the tradition, Oka hunters declare a war. Well then, the chief called a council. He said he have to make an example. They say, here, the council declare, we love you, my dear, but you must get out of here. She said, boys, don't bother. Hello, this is me, not my brother. She said, no, tell them the speaker says so. Put on she Westminster dreadlock. She put the government in a headlock. Who?
Dear lady, dear lady, dear lady. Madam Okahonta, David Rudder on CultureShare. That's a wrap, folks. By the way, we have 6 years of CultureShare coming up. I am Harold PYSADEE. Be good to your neighbor now.
Wait! Are you still wondering what this white boy doing up here? Singing calypso? I'll tell you a little story, you know, what happened when I went to Trinidad. You know what happened? I gotta tell you. Jump me! Love it! Time in Germany, we fly to TNT. When I step off the plane in Piaco, Port of Spain, I feel it right away. This is the place to stay. Sunshine permanently, music sweet and lively, food so hot and spicy, people nice and airy. I tell you what I do. I become a Trini just like you. But hear what they tell me. Whitey, your accent sounding silly. Whitey, your skin is white like lily. Whitey, you must be made by Nestle. Whitey, you can never be a Trini. Tell me what I have to do to become a Trini just like you. You know what they say? You know what they say? They say, get into the rhythm, wine and jump with the bum jump and pass. Do the funky dance, get into the groove. Let us see the white people. I'm moving. The sun no good for me, need a kind of melody. So the only chance for me, get whiskey in the party. When I enter Soca Village, I start feeling dotage. Everybody shake